What's up, y'all? Bonanza86. It's been a minute. I want to talk about movies and how people really haven't been going to the movies lately. Because the summer box office is doing very, very badly compared to previous years. None of the movies released this summer has grossed even close to 300 million domestic or 400 million domestic. As a matter of fact, the first 2 months of the box office, there was a different number one movie every week up until Transformers. So, what does that tell you? The release schedule. These movies are being released too close to each other, so it doesn't give another movie a chance to mature or add as much money as, one would like. They may do alright the first weekend, but then the second weekend, it just drops. Another thing I want to mention, 3D prices. As a matter of fact, I went to the movies today to see Hercules. Matinee runs $8.50 now. It used to be $8, and then before that, it used to be a lot less. Imagine if I had wanted to see it in 3D, I would have had to pay $11. And if it was after 3 o'clock, I would have had to pay $14.50. But here's the thing about 3D movies. I don't want to have to pay $14.50 for a headache when I can get a headache right here at home free of charge. All these crazy people running around. And secondly, it's just prices going up every year. People want to pay to see a movie that entertains them. And if the prices are going to keep going up, that's a bigger strain on our wallets, which means we're not going to go out as much. 10 years ago, ticket prices weren't so steep as they are now. So people were able to go see movies a lot more often. And don't even get me started on a concession stand. That's a completely, different field. But I just want to put these factors in perspective. Movies cost more. 3D has become another standard to the movie. It's basically become the mandatory option. You've got to see it in 3D. You got to see all of these visuals that I really don't care about. I'd rather just see the movie in 2D the way I had been seeing it, all my life. Matter of fact, a 3D movie was a privilege. They'd give you these paper 3D glasses, and it would just be a very rare spectacle. But I still liked it. I didn't have to pay extra either. So now that they have 3D prices along with regular prices, everything just goes crazy. So that's factors into the summer box office. A lot of these movies are being released too close together, and there's so much competition that as soon as one movie tops the charts, tops the box office for 1 week, then the very next week another movie might come out that weekend, and they'll take the top spot. Actually, that's been happening the first 2 months of weekends up until Transformers, which actually managed to repeat the very first movie, and then Planet of the Apes managed to repeat. But a lot of movies are not going to make as much because there's so many movies to choose from, and they're being released so close to each other that they don't have a chance to gross as much as they would like. So that's my rant on why the summer box office isn't doing so well, and my own rant about how prices are just too much. So take it for what it is. I'm Bonanza86. Y'all have a nice day. All right.